Cast your minds back, if you can, to 2009. Obama is sworn in as president, swine flu is happening, and the global financial crisis is in full swing. But little 13-year-old me hasn't got a care in the world. I'm making thousands of dollars. Virtual dollars. On a virtual pet website, selling graphics. To make a long story short, between the ages of 13 and 17, I was on a virtual pet game website. And I know what you're thinking. Not that one. No, not the one beginning with N. It was a different one. And so on this website that didn't begin with N, I made virtual money that didn't really mean anything by selling graphics that I'd made to other players. I use the term graphics incredibly loosely because they sucked. But I still have a few of these graphics lying around, so I thought it would be fun to take a trip down cringeworthy memory lane to see if I can defeat my fight or flight response on camera. So here are my tier lists. At the top we have everyone has to start somewhere. I mean, while these ones in this tier aren't the greatest, they are a stepping stone to where I am today. It's also important to note that this is the top tier. So it's all downhill from here. The next tier is alright. It's not quite everyone has to start somewhere because it's not quite good enough to be formative, but it's still not the worst thing I've ever seen. The next tier is it was a phase, which this is exclusively for all the Glee fan art you're about to see. It was a phase, let's leave it at that. The next tier is just lol, which is a good way of saying, you know, it's been long enough, we can laugh about it now. The last tier is going to jail. These ones absolutely have no right to exist. They are going directly to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Also, I'm looking down at my laptop, so if I'm looking down, that's why. Starting off with the first one, I think we should start with something that is honestly so iconic. And that's a pun, because it's Eye of the Tiger image manipulation. I really thought I was all that. That little light spill, this one, when I logged in to get it off DeviantArt, I actually had a message on there from about like 5 years ago from someone being like, oh, I'm writing an article and I need a supporting image. Can I use your Eye of the Tiger image? And I just never replied, but I Googled it and they did use it. And I think it was for an optometrist site. Wow. Well, I'm basically famous. This is going in all right. It had some traction. The next one is a drawing. It's actually a scanned drawing. It's just not good. Like, why does she have the I want to speak to your manager haircut? And note that it says copyright because everyone obviously would want to steal this. Why wouldn't they? This is going in lol. The next one I think I really want to put in is this cauldron gif. So I was really into pixel art for a while, for a long while actually, and then I figured out you can make gifs, and so I made this cauldron gif. I think it was for a Halloween contest or something. I'm telling you, I was deep in it. This one I actually kind of like. I'm gonna put it in Everyone Has to Start Somewhere. I think it's time to send something to jail. And this one is called Ice Cream Manip, and I made this literally by just using a stock image of someone's lips and like playing with the color levels, I guess, and it looks like she has like melted ice cream, like mint ice cream. And this isn't that bad, but the caption I chose for this was, it looks like she's been eating mint ice cream. Yummers! And for that reason, it's going directly to jail. So we've got to put something in, it was a phase. So I'm gonna hit you with your first piece of Glee fan art. Y'all, I made so many backgrounds. You know, it's not that bad. It looks exactly the way you would imagine Glee fan art to look like in 2009. It was a phase. Let's keep going with the Glee. This one was a desktop image again. I think that's the one I was most proud of, but it still is not good. It's in sepia tone because I was really dramatic, but it was still just a phase. Let's keep going. Avril Lavigne, look. I really love Avril Lavigne. I think her first album still slaps. I listen to it all the time, but this just isn't good. So it's a lol. It's like laughable. It's okay. Oh God. Oh. this one is going directly to jail. Let's not talk too much about it. Absolutely jail. Jail. Lifetime sentence. Move on quickly so I don't have to think more about that. Ooh, this one. This one is going in lol as well because this is like a continuation of the Eye of the Tiger manip, but it's called Tastes Like Tiger. I hate that I did that. And it's so bad. You can see like the outline of like the lips where I like used the lasso tool to just like cut around the lips. It's just not good. Gotta do more Glee. Another wallpaper. This one's blue and purple. What does that say? The love? Anyway, it was a phase. Another Glee one because I've got to get through them. Another wallpaper and yet another Polaroid. What was it with Polaroids? Yeah, it's going in, it's a phase with the rest of the Glee stuff. This is really taking it out of me. Let's put something in. Everyone has to start somewhere. I'm gonna put this in here. This is the little pig vector thing. I think it's not really a vector. I pretended it was a vector. I saw what people were doing as vectors and I was like, I could do that with the circle tool. And so I did. If you notice the Miss P thing on everything, it's because I called myself Miss P on the forums. I guess because my username had something to do with Miss Piggy. Let's leave it at that. Let's not talk anymore about it. Thank you. I think this is all right, but better than it would have to be in the all right category. You know? Something that is going in the all right category is this little reindeer guy, which similar, but not as cute. And what's up with the antlers? Why it like that? I think I used the lasso tool again, just to wonkily draw out some antlers. Had I never heard of an outline? Apparently not. Anyway, it's alright. So something that was really popular in the virtual pet website forum graphics world were custom signatures. And if you're unfamiliar with what a signature is on a forum, it's basically like an email signature, but instead of text that says that you're a marketing consultant, it's an image that says you're a total gleek. Nah, I'm gonna put this in lol. Moving on. So I'm gonna put another signature in. This one is also gonna go in lol. I think I did this for a contest. It's trick or treat. And then for some reason the subtitle says, don't risk it. What does that mean, Layla? I guess it's all right. Actually, I'm gonna change it. It's gonna go in all right. The next one I'm gonna put in is another blend. And this is also going in lol. It's of Selena Gomez. Listen, I didn't even know who Selena Gomez was. I just knew that people liked her. I didn't know who she was. I didn't have Disney. I was poor. I just made one because I knew people liked her. But it's not good. I've got another gift for you. It's this little emoticon hitting the ground at an even pace. I'm gonna put it in at all right. Okay, let's even things out. I'm gonna send one to jail and this absolutely shouldn't just go to jail. It should like burn. It's called Pimped Mr. Grumpy and I don't want to talk about it. So I'm not. Another signature that I am putting in the lol category is this one that just says, sup, call me JD. This is an example of the things people paid me in virtual money to make. They paid me to do this. That white rectangle behind it is just far too opaque. Last signature that I have to rank, I'm putting it in the It's a Phase because, surprise, surprise, it's Glee themed. It just says Rachel Berry, get your GleeCon. And you know what? I'm gonna send this to jail. It's cursed. This is a cursed image. I have a pixel to rank and I worked so hard on it and I auctioned it on the forum and I didn't have any bidders and I was so upset because it's so good, you guys. This is going in the lol category because it's just absolutely cursed. Why is its head so big? Why it head like that? So last Glee thing and the second last thing to rank is this icon that features Rachel Berry. I'm gonna put this in the all right category. No, actually I'm putting this in the everyone has to start somewhere category. Frankly, there's not enough there. I need to make myself feel better and also I think it's all right, but more than all right. to not go in the alright category. I should have named these better. The last one, the final thing that I have to rank, is going in the everyone has to start somewhere category. It's this little random creature that is a little bit worse for wear. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I really love the idea of gruesome pixels. So I made this. I think this is technically a scribble. I don't know. This is like a fever dream to me now. It's weird, but also like compared to everything else, compared to the Tastes Like Tiger lips, I am not seriously offended by it. So a quick little walkthrough of the final rankings. In Everyone Has to Start Somewhere, we have the Pig Vector, the Bubbling Cauldron, the Rachel Berry icon, and the gruesome emo creature thing. In Alright, we have Trick or Treat, I the Tiger, Rudolph with the messed up antlers, and the emoticon hitting the ground gif thing. In It Was a Phase, we have all of the Glee wallpapers that I made, including the purple and blue one, the red one, the vintage sepia one, and the yellow and red one. In LOL, we have cursed images including the Gleek signature, the I Want to Talk to Your Manager anime girl, the Avril Lavigne blend, the Tastes Like Tiger cursed image, the Selena Gomez blend, the Suck Call Me JD signature, and the cursed chibi cat pixel. And then finally going directly to jail, we have the ice cream lips, the thing that is just so cursed that I am not even going to say it out loud, the pimped Mr. Grumpy, and Rachel Berry Get Your GleeCon signature. And there we go, all remaining evidence of my days as a virtual pet tycoon ranked. Can't believe I got through that. This has aged me 20 years. I also want to point out that when I quit this website, I made a bunch of dramatic posts saying that I'd become somewhat of a celebrity, and basically said that I was going to give away all my stuff, all my pets, all my millions of virtual pet money, and made people basically beg for my stuff. And then I just never gave it away. I guess I forgot, or I thought that it had been too long and it would be weird, so I just never did it. Oops. Anyway, not to self-promo, but now I actually do make proper art that you can buy for actual proper money. So started from the bottom, now we're here. What 13-year-old me would think of me? Crazy. Thanks for watching. I hope you survived the cringe because I know that this video has aged me by several decades. Bye. So anyway, on this website that didn't begin with N, it makes it sound like it was Neopets. It wasn't.